welcome to the practice problems video on the graph of the tangent. Okay, number 1 asks us to find the period and horizontal shift of this following function here, which is given by f of x is equal to 2 times tangent of 4x minus 32. So let me break this up. We're going to take out that b. By take out, I mean factor out. So we're going to take out the 4 and then factor that out from the rest. Okay, so we're left behind with this 8, which this is our h. Okay, so h is equal to 8. Our b is equal to 4. So in order to find our new period, we're just going to apply this formula for the tangent. Okay, so that says pi divided by, that was just a really weird pi, so I'm going to rewrite it. Pi, there we go, divided by b. Okay, so that gives us our new period for the transformed tangent function. So this is going to be equal to pi divided by b, which is a 4. So our new period is going to be pi over 4. Okay, so this is the period here. Let me label that. And our horizontal shift is given by h is equal to 8. So that means we're going to shift to the right 8. Okay, so we're just going to shift everything to the right by 8 units. Alrighty, and that is it. Okay, number 2 asks us to sketch a graph of j of x is equal to tangent of pi over 2x. So here we see that there are no other transformations really going on except for this this b here. We have some kind of coefficient in front of our x, which isn't 1. So our b in this case is equal to pi over 2. Okay. So what does that mean about our new period? That means it's transformed by exactly, and it's given by this formula, pi over b. Okay. So if we take pi and we divide it by pi over 2, this means we're just going to flip this fraction up and multiply. So our new period is given by pi times 2 over pi. So those ones cancel out, and we just get a period of 2. Okay? Alrighty, so like I said, nothing else is really, we aren't shifting our tangent graph anywhere. And our amplitude isn't changing either. So that means we're going to have our normal. It's going to be centered around, well, one of the cycles is going to be centered around 0, 0. Okay, so let's say here's x and here is j of x. Alright, so let me label accordingly. So let's say this is like, for example, -1 here. Well, let me write the dashes a little bit differently. Here's -1, -2, -3, -1, -3, +1, 2, 3. Okay, so like I said, we're going to center the first one around 0, 0 because we have no horizontal or vertical shifting. Right? Our vertical asymptotes are going to be on either side in equal directions, and because I put them at -1 and 1, because the distance in between our vertical asymptotes should be the period that we have, and our period is 2, so the distance between those is exactly 2. And again here, we'll have a vertical asymptote at 3, okay, and one at -3, and these are all equally spaced. They just have a distance of 2 between them, okay? Alright, so now we're just going to draw kind of just a sketch, right? And we don't have any vertical reflecting or horizontal reflecting or anything. So we're just going to have our normal like S kind of curves in here. Alrighty? Okay, and there it is. That's what our graph, that's what the graph of j of x looks like. Alrighty, here's number 3. So it says, if tangent of x is equal to -1.5, find tangent of -x. So, okay, this might be like, wait, do I have to draw triangles and what? I mean, you can draw triangles if you'd like, if that floats your boat, but I'm going to use the nice property of tangent that is an odd function, meaning that if you plug in negative of some value, you're just going to get the negative of tangent of that value, okay, of our x in this case, okay? So, if we write this in, we have tangent of -x is equal to negative of whatever tangent x is, and we were given that this thing is equal to -1.5, so our answer is simply going to be -1.5, and this is going to be a 1.5, a positive one in this case, okay? And there it is. That was easy, right? Okay, so that wraps up our practice problems video for the section on graph of tangent. Okay, I hope that helps, and good luck on your homework.